everyone, welcome back to my channel Fatima Fahima. I know it's been a while since I posted in this series where we explore graduate programs at Memorial University, also known as MUN. Life got busy, but I've missed sharing these helpful videos with you, so I'm excited to get back into it. If you are tuning in after a break, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm so glad you are here. This series is all about helping prospective graduate students, especially international students, to learn more about what Memorial has to offer. As someone who completed my master's at MUN, I know how overwhelming it can be to choose a program, understand the process, and feel confident applying. So, today's video is about a program that combines data, the environment, research, and technology in a really cool way. It's a Master of Science in Applied Geomatics, also known as MSc in AGEO. I admit I cannot pronounce that. If you are someone who loves working with maps, data, technology, or curious about how location-based technology helps solve real-world problems, this program might be exactly what you are looking for. It's a program offered jointly through Memorial University's Grenfell Campus and the College of the North Atlantic, also known as CNA. And it's one of the most unique offerings you will find in Atlantic Canada. Now, for those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Fatima. I graduated from Memorial University with a master's in computer science, and now I work in both marketing and government here in Newfoundland and Labrador. Through this series, I want to help future students, especially, as I said, international ones, understand their options and feel confident applying. So, let's jump into today's program, Master of Applied Geomatics. Now, what is Applied Geomatics? Let's start with the basics. What exactly is Applied Geomatics may be the first question for some of you. In simple terms, Applied Geomatics is basically the use of spatial and location-based technologies like GIS, remote sensing, mapping, and surveying to solve real-world problems in fields like environmental monitoring, urban planning, transportation, resource management, and even disaster response. Now, let me put it simply. It's the science of working with maps, satellites, location-based data, and all kinds of spatial information to solve real-world problems. Think about it. How do we monitor wildfires, or map floods, or manage forests and coastlines? That's where Applied Geomatics comes in. It's a powerful mix of geography, computer science, and environmental science, like combining geography, technology, and real-world application. You get to work with data collected from satellites, drones, sensors, and field tools, and analyze that data using tools like GIS software to make smart decisions. So, if you're someone who loves solving problems through data and location, you will love this. Now, let's jump to program overview at MUN. So, what makes this program unique? Now, this program is a bit different from most master's programs. It's actually a two-part pathway that combines applied technical training and academic research. You start your journey at the College of the North Atlantic, as I said, also known as CNA, and then transition into the Grenfell Campus of Memorial University. You are not just doing coursework and writing a thesis. You are also gaining a practical diploma in GIS along the way. So it's kind of like two programs in one. Now let's go over the program structure. There are two stages. Let me break that down for you. For the first stage, let's say stage 1, you begin by enrolling in the GIS Application Specialist Post-Diploma program at CNA in Corner Brook. It's a 9-month full-time program where you learn the core skills of geomatics like spatial data science, geospatial technologies, data wrangling, remote sensing, GIS software, and programming for mapping and analysis. CNA has amazing instructors with decades of geoscience experience and access to cutting-edge tools. This stage really builds your foundation. Now comes stage 2. For stage 2, once you successfully complete the diploma, you move on to Memorial's Grenfell Campus to begin your master's in Applied Geomatics, which is a thesis-based program. This is where your academic research begins. You will work under the supervision of a MUN professor and dive deep into a research project of your choice. So, by the end of the journey, you graduate with 2 credentials. 1, a post-diploma in GIS from MUN, and 2nd, a Master of Science in Applied Geomatics from Memorial University of Newfoundland and Labrador. That's a pretty great deal, right? Now, what you will study? That's a big question. During the CNA phase, your classes will focus on tools, as I said, like GIS software, spatial data science, visualization, and geospatial programming. More specifically, your courses will cover spatial analysis and modeling. Then comes map design, remote sensing and satellite imagery, data visualization tools, coding for spatial data. Maybe you will learn Python or maybe R, then real-world GIS projects. They have got great labs, modern software, and instructors with decades of experience. Then, in the master's part, it's all about applying that knowledge in research. You will choose a thesis topic, anything from climate change to marine environments to agriculture or even land use planning. Whatever fits your interests. Common research areas include, let's say, environmental science, coastal and marine studies, wildlife and habitat mapping, geology and soil science, climate change, agriculture and land use, anything. Even topics in social science that require spatial analysis can be used as well. You are also required to take at least 1 graduate course while working on your thesis. Now comes the question where you will study. Both parts of the program take place in Corner Brook, a beautiful town on the west coast of Newfoundland, which is honestly such a beautiful city. I've been there once, so I love that city. Grenfell Campus is surrounded by boreal forest, rivers, wetlands, tundra, and of course the Atlantic Ocean. We get Atlantic Ocean everywhere here. It's literally a living lab for environment research. And Grenfell is a small campus with only about 1,300 students, so you'll get to know your professors, work closely with your supervisor, and enjoy a friendly, tight-knit academic community. This is a 2-year full-time program. First 9 months, you'll be at CNA doing the post-diploma, then you move to Grenfell Campus for 3 more semesters of graduate studies, research, and thesis writing. Now comes supervision. As you know, one thing to know is because the master's is thesis-based, one of the most important steps is finding a faculty or supervisor. This is something you can start working on while you are still at CNA. You can find a list of supervisors and their research interests on the MUN website. Start researching and reaching out to professors whose research matches your interests. You can check out their profiles on the program website or use Memorial's EFL tool, which helps you search by topic. It's like a search engine for research supervisors. One thing, make sure start early. Email a few faculty members, introduce yourself, and share your research interest. A strong supervisor match can make a huge difference in your thesis experience. Now, important question. Admission requirements. To apply, you will need a bachelor's degree, of course, in a related field like geography, geomatics, environmental science, engineering, computer science, or natural resources. A minimum of second class standing in your undergrad is required. You will also need to provide a statement of interest, your academic transcripts, 3 reference letters, and your resume. And for international students, a valid English proficiency test like IELTS or TOEFL. So you can go for IELTS. Most of the people these days go for IELTS. So IELTS usually requires a minimum score of 6.5, with no less than 6 in each section. You must apply to the GIS Application Specialist program at CNA first, as you already know, because you can't apply directly to MUN unless you have completed or are enrolled in that diploma. Then, during that program, you apply for the Masters at MUN. Now, another important topic is how to apply. There are different deadlines depending on where you are in the process. First, February 1st for fall admission, and it's open to all applicants. April 1st is for winter intake. These are deadlines, remember. So April 1st for winter intake only for students who have already completed the CNA diploma. Then comes October 1st for spring intake, again only for those who already have the diploma. So there are 3 deadlines, remember that. You will need to apply through MUN's graduate admissions portal. The program is competitive and seats are limited. So I always recommend applying early, especially if you need a study permit or want to be considered for funding. Yes, tuition fees and cost breakdown. Now, let's talk money because I know we all care about that. Here's the tuition fee per semester for the MSc part at Memorial. For Newfoundland students, it's around $635 to $953 per semester. And for other Canadian students, it's $826 to $1,239 Canadian dollars. And for international students, it's somewhere between $1,074 to $1,611 Canadian dollars. Remember, these are per semester, and the program is about 6 semesters long, as it is 2 years, 3 at CNA and 3 at MUN. You will also pay tuition at CNA during the first 9 months, which is separate from these costs. These costs are only for MUN. Also, things like housing, food, and living costs in Corner Brook are lower than in most Canadian cities, kind of, but still plan for about $800 to $1,200 per month for living expenses. It really depends on your lifestyle as well. Now, since we are talking about money, the question is funding available? Yes, there is some funding support, like students in the MSc Applied Geomatics program may receive around $5,000 to $6,000 in funding. Some students do get research assistantships, teaching assistantships, or paid project work with professors. You can also apply for scholarships like School of Graduate Studies fellowships, external funding like MITCAS, or even work part-time during studies. So many students do that, so it's nothing unusual. And jobs are, I would say, available if you are looking for it. Now comes job opportunities. What are you going to do after completing this program? So graduates from this program can go into careers like GIS analyst, remote sensing specialist, geospatial data scientist, environment consultant, surveyor, urban planner, climate change analyst. There's demand in industries like oil and gas, forestry, fisheries, urban development, environmental monitoring, disaster management, and even defense. Yes, you could work in the government, private sector, NGOs, or tech companies. Now, how good is MUN for applied geomatics? I would say MUN has strong expertise in ocean science, environmental research, and engineering, which makes it a really great place for studying applied geomatics, especially if you are interested in coastal or marine applications. It also has access to research facilities, data centers, and collaborations with government and private agencies. Plus, professors here are super helpful and approachable. Many of them have active projects that students can involved in. So, why choose this program at MUN? Because MUN has so many programs. Why do you have to choose these programs? So, here's my honest take. You will get hands-on experience using real-world technologies. This program is flexible, industry-relevant, and practical. The faculty has strong connections with industry and government, which is a huge benefit. And of course, Corner Brook is a beautiful city, and Memorial is known for its welcoming vibe, especially for international students. If you are looking to work in spatial analysis and environmental tech or location-based problem solving, this could be a game changer for you. I can tell that. If you have any questions about this program or MUN in general, drop them in the comments below. I would love to help. And if you're enjoying this series, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, next up, I'll be exploring another graduate program at MUN. Let me know which one of you, which one you want me to cover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye.